Comic book heroes and action films, we kind of assume they appeal to kind of nerdy boys, essentially.
Yeah.
And you kind of forget there are lots of nerdy women out there who
yeah.
like these films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think everyone's got their inner nerd.
Yeah,
You know?
well, you are a proper nerd, aren't you?
I mean, when it comes to Harry Potter, I'm a massive, massive nerd.
We know that because you posted this picture. Is this your 12th or... You're about 12 or 13 here. This is Margot Robbie. Look how uncool. Hardback Harry Potter. Ooh,
I know you're a real
so
fan.
fancy.
So fancy. Do you know what's particularly pathetic about this picture? A couple things, really. Number one...
I'll let you point them out.
Number one, it's my birthday. That's how I chose to spend my birthday.
Oh, yay!
So
What was in the cup?
number two, I'm drinking tea. Number three, I'm wearing glasses even though I don't need glasses. I lied to the optometrist because I wanted to have glasses like Harry Potter.
Now, Daniel, I think you were you a Harry Potter fan or not?
I love Harry Potter, but I just didn't get around to reading the last one.
OK, so...
What?
I had stuff to do, man. I was doing... I don't know what happened. I was just like, oh, I'll do it later, and then...
Are you kidding me? So you've read 1 to 6 and you haven't read the 7th?
Yeah, I don't know what
Are you
happened.
actually kidding?
Couldn't bear for it to end.
I'm like not going to be able to sleep tonight worrying about this.
Life is a game, you know what I mean? So I just like, it's just, you keep it on the edge, you know what I mean?
This is insane for me. Do you know another fun fact? My husband...
This is your thing.
This is fascinating.
This is your
I
thing.
can go on about this forever.
I'm so sorry I brought this up. I've no one else to blame. No, Margot, tell us.
Sorry, I'll stop hijacking the show after this.
No, go.
Because I'm not here to actually publicise Harry Potter. That's great. My husband is in the Harry Potter movies. I know. I was like, had you told me sooner, we would have been married very quickly. But he was an extra. He was like, when he was a little kid, he's like one of the Slytherin extras. And you know when Draco like pushes some kids out of the way to see Buckbeak in the 3rd book?
Yeah.
He pushes my husband out of the way.
Celebrity!
Yeah, I know.
Because, John, I know you certainly were a big fan of pizza. Is it called Zeppe? Zeppe?
Zeppies.
Zeppe's
Zeppies
pizza.
kept me alive, man.
Yeah.
I mean, for real. They kept me alive.
Because what, you were working in a bar?
I was doing any job I could to make any money I could, and I was bouncing at a bar next door. This is a strip of stores on a beach in Southern California, and I was trying to just get by because the cost of living out there is atrocious. And the place next door was a deep dish pizza place called Zeppies, and they ran a promotion. If you could eat a 12-slice deep dish pizza in one sitting, you get it free, and you get a coupon for another pizza. After a week, I put them sons of bitches out of business. They stopped the promotion halfway through the week and literally closed down shortly thereafter.
Oh, did you really close them down?
Yeah, I was, for about a week and a half, I was the Zeppi's pizza eating champion, thank you very much. Yes, you're damn right. You're damn right.
Very quickly, I just wanted to ask you, you're still wrestling, like you're still in tip-top condition?
Yeah, my next match is December 26th, Madison Square Garden.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Yeah, for the holidays, I'm gonna see Bumblebee like 200 times, just like everybody here.
Yeah.
And then right after that, I'm going to WWE.
Wow.
Yeah.
But now, I've seen you do a thing, and like, you're in a suit, but can you do it? The deadlift thing.
Yeah, hold on. Need some space. Come here.
No, wow!
It's fairly easy.
Don't now slam me on my back.
Yeah, so the takeoff's easy.
No, I'm so holding on to you.
My goodness. The landing.
No.
So we're gonna set you down gently.
Yeah, thank you. I'm an elderly gentleman.
And a good sport. And a very good sport. But let me tell you something. December 26th in the Madison Square Garden won't be so gentle. They can't see me.
So there is a big grudge match at the end, and it's phenomenal, the boxing at the end. And there's incredible shots where, for both of you, and how is there a way to do them? You know, when you've been punched and you come around, and it's like, looks like your face is hanging off.
Yeah.
Is there a technique to that?
There's 2 ways to do it. One is to get punched, and that works well. second one is like, really, it's true. And then we did the slow motion. It's not worth it. And then there's one where Bob clips me, and you put whatever you want in your mouth, like a little blood, whatever, and you cough at the same time as you're being hit, like, ah, and that creates the effect without it looking like, because people try to spit, so you get hit, you go, no, it doesn't work.
So you cough it out.
You cough it out. You literally go, and it creates this.
Because what we did,
It's like disgusting, this mural of pain.
well, we got the software and put it in that camera there, 9.
Yeah.
So it's like high speed, so that you can slow it down. I'm just talking, words are coming out of my mouth, I don't really know what I'm talking about. But anyway, apparently it can do this thing. So if we demonstrate, I'm not going to ask you to hit me, but if you could pretend to hit me.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, really pretend.
Emphasis on the P.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was the last show in the camera. We dedicated a big black box around the whole show. So if you can demonstrate. So, and I think, we do have a glove. Sorry, excuse I. Is that the right one?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Okay. But you are pretending.
It's like being home again. Yeah.
You look way too happy. You look delighted. I really liked your movie. I can't tell you how much I like this film. Best film I've ever seen. You're all invited. I'll buy you all tickets. Okay, so stand up.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and so I'm gonna put a little water in my mouth. So I cough the water.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to come across this way. Boom. And then what it'll come to like your ear, but then you just turn. And it'll look like I nailed you. Ready? Ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, now, that's good. Okay. I didn't spit on anyone, no? No, I didn't spit on anyone. Okay, now we get to watch that back. And this is, I guess this is what they do in the movie.
This is it.
So here it is. Here it is. That's great.
I'm still going.
How much water did I have?
It doesn't take much. I'm still looking at it like, wow.
You haven't moved. You haven't moved. You're like a photograph behind me. Am I still going?
Yeah.
God.
That's funny.
I've got a face like a windsock.
I won an Oscar for directing a short film. I didn't know you could win Oscars for short films, but there you are, that happened. Very exciting, went to Hollywood, marvellous, wonderful. And I sold a script to a company called Miramax, who were very famous.
Harvey, yeah.
And they let me, I came back home to Britain and I worked on the script and they were paying me and it was lovely. I mean, I bought my house and all that stuff. And we did it over the phone and stuff like that. Yeah. And they said, okay, we're gonna make this movie. So they booked me on a flight to New York and I was going to fly over and start discussions about it. I got on the flight, got to the hotel, a big dream car outside, got into the car, and the driver was a lovely guy. I can't remember, he was called Ralph. And he said to me, what are you doing here? And I said, well, I'm just going down to begin work on my movie. We're going to start talking about casting, probably, and pre-production. He said, great. And he said, I have to take you down to the office. I said, yeah. And he said, they'd have to wait for you. And I said, no, so you probably don't have to wait because we're probably going to go for a meal and have some champagne and stuff. He said, no, I've been told to wait.
Oh.
All right, okay. So, but I still think I'm a big shot by this time. So I gave him a big tip. I said, you have that, Ralph. Thanks very much. You can wait if you like, but we're going to be a while, probably. And I go into the offices and meet the guy who's in charge, Bob, who basically says, we ain't going to do this. It's over. And that was it. We weren't going to do anything else. We weren't going to talk about production. We weren't going to talk about other projects. It was just over. There was the door, but your driver's waiting. And I got into the car, and I was sort of in shock. I didn't know what to do, because I had no money. I spent all my money. I had no career as an actor, because that was over, because I decided to be a director. And I was laughing. I said, it's over. Ralph was saying to me, what's happened to you? I said, I was going to make a movie, and now I'm not going to make a movie, and I've got no money, I've got no career, I've got nothing. And we got out of the car, and he gave me my tip back.
And actually, Idris, we've got a picture of you. Here you are.
Yes.
In the White House.
I met the man.
Oh, look.
That was great.
Sharing laughs.
You know,
do you remember what you were laughing about?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Was it about David Cameron?
He said to me, he said...
I don't know, no one is talking to him. He's just
President Obama at the time was telling me that I was his second favourite character in The Wire.
Oh.
Yeah. You know.
Omar, number one.
Yeah, Omar was his favourite. So I laughed out loud, as you can see, like, come on, man!
Do you know what's funny about why that...
Because I love that hyena. I love that hyena.
He's so cute. And again, it was one of those crazy ideas that the writer Christina and I had in, early development.
Because in the comic book, she has a hyena.
She's got two hyenas.
Oh, two hyenas.
Turns out it's really expensive, so I had to make one. But maybe if we had another one, there'll be a second hyena. But yeah, it wasn't until we were in pre-production that everyone was like, how do we shoot with a hyena? Because they're actually very dangerous animals, it turns out. And there's one hyena in California. Just one. So
a showbiz hyena.
A showbiz hyena who's appeared in a few things, apparently. So we all went out there to go visit this hyena and realised that it would be impossible to shoot with him. They're like, well... And the whole reason he's in a bathtub in this scene is because he likes to sit in a bathtub. Like, when we went to go meet him, he sat in his bathtub, and we were like, I love this, that he just, whatever. So we put that in the movie. But, yeah, they were like, well, anything he touches is his, and you can't take it back. And I was like, oh, well, on a film set, we're going to need, like, the couch back, for example, and the set back, and, like, my arm, if so we quickly realised that wasn't going to be possible. And we didn't want to do, a guy in a green suit covered in dots, because that was going to be weird. And so we found a happy medium. We had a really, really big dog, and then they CGI'd his fur and, body to look like a hyena.
So that was a dog?
So that was a big dog, yeah.
So when you're eating that thing, is there a dog eating the other?
Yeah, the big dog and me doing Lady and the Tramp.
Aww.
Yeah, so cute.
I could sort of tell it was a real dog. I could tell. Daniel's not impressed.
No.
Daniel's like, I am not doing that.
I have a pit bull at home, though, so I was like, I'm scared.
I have 2 dogs. I love dogs.
I know, me too.
Listen, when did you do the DJing, Chris? Was that before stand-up or
I
during?
DJ'd before I was a stand-up. I was, I'm from New York, and that's what we did back then. And we were disciples of Grandmaster Flash and Theodore and all these guys. We would go and watch DJs. And all my friends got together and we pooled our money and we got DJ equipment. And we played block parties and stuff. And guys would rap before there were rap records.
Because I have to say, it sounds so cool. It sounds so cool. And then someone showed us a picture of you DJing. And you look like a ball boy at Wimbledon. It doesn't suggest cool.
Yeah, you're a great-looking kid.
Oh, man, look at that.
Great.
Now, DJ Idris?
Just Idris Elba now.
Never DJ Idris.
It was DJ Idris.
He's a real DJ.
Yes.
Yeah, but I just get Driss to sound, I do Driss for like when I'm spitting bars, rapping and that. But Idris Elba mainly.
Okay. And but now you were a garage MC, is this right?
Well, I mean, everyone was a garage MC at one point. Everyone was like, T to the bar, Everyone loved a bit of that.
Kate, what was your DJ name?
Winsley, baby.
Knickers. It definitely was not. Sadly, I've never had a DJ name, and I've never heard you DJ. I'd love to.
He's really good.
I would love to.
Oh, thank you, Chris. Yeah, thanks.
You have to invite me now.
No, I will, yeah.
And I don't know why I'd be surprised, because you're Margot Robbie living in London, so of course you did. But you did mix in some highfalutin circles.
Yes. Oh, yes.
No, this picture, I don't know where this picture came from.
Oh, OK, well...
That's obviously you. Is that Sienna Miller?
Yeah, I think so.
And that's a princess. Is it a Beatrice one or a Eugenie one?
I can't tell by the picture. Everyone kind of looks weird. You're picking everyone better than I can.
I think it's one of them. And then tell us who this is.
You know who that.
I know, but tell us.
It's Prince Harry. I don't normally go to parties where these people are there. That was a one-off.
Okay. Okay.
That doesn't normally happen. My friends aren't royals.
But anyway, there, of course, is Cara Delevingne.
Cara's a good friend of mine,
Yeah,
yes,
and you were in
yes.
Suicide Squad together.
Yeah, she's awesome.
And now, in the Suicide Squad, you tattooed your cast members, is this right?
Yes.
Because you're trained,
Yes,
you're qualified.
yes.
Well, no, so these are the tattoos you do?
Yeah, we call them tomojis.
Okay. And do you do them all the cast?
No, weirdly enough, no one else wanted them. So just the two of us got the toe emojis, but everyone else got squad written on them, and other people just would come by the trailer and get anything, and yeah, so I did all sorts of things.
And so you can still tattoo people?
Yeah, I reckon I've done, probably like getting close to 100 now.
Because-
Little ones, and honestly, I'm probably getting worse as I go along.
Because we have a tattoo gun here.
Oh, boy.
So if any of
I noticed
your...
someone came and put that
If any of your
down by my toes, conveniently enough.
If any of your couchmates want a tattoo...
Oh, do you?
To commemorate this lovely evening... You pierced your ear.
What?
You pierced your ear.
Yeah, not myself.
Oh, it'd be so funny, please.
Bless you for thinking it might, but I don't...
I'm seeing you actually are prepared.
Oh,
You
yes.
have this stuff there.
Yeah. No, she can tattoo
This
at will.
isn't actually my gun, but I can make do with it for sure.
Are you genuinely thinking about this?
No.
No.
Oh.
Okay. I didn't think you were.
I thought you were.
Not at all. That's acting.
Right, you get paid the big bucks.
Because Ryan didn't look so shocked because you've already tattooed yourself, haven't you?
Yeah,
How did that go for you?
not great.
What did you do?
It was, you know, it was supposed to be like a monster hand dropping a bloody heart, but it looks more like a chicken, you know, making love with a cactus or something. I don't know what happened. Friend had one at his house. I like to doodle. It's a bad combination.
Do you have a tattoo, Reese?
Oh, God, I knew you were going to ask.
Oh, no, do you?
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Where is it?
I went to college in the 90s. Can we just leave it there?
Is it a tramp stamp?
No, God,
okay.
no. Thank God.
Is it a
No.
dolphin?
No.
Is it a... No, we're leaving it.
I'm not getting
No,
into it. I'm not getting
listen,
into it.
the thing is, there is someone who works on our team, and they are a big Margot Robbie fan. And when I say they're willing to do this, I mean, they're very keen. He's washed his feet, talked them. So is it difficult to do this Tomoji thing?
No, we'll be fine.
Yeah? So, Adam, your moment is here. This is happening. Okay, here's Adam. Okay. So, sit down beside Margot there.
Hey.
I don't mean to criticise my own production team, but you could have taken your shoes and socks off first. It would have saved a little time. You knew this moment was coming.
I wanted it to be more real.
Okay, here we go.
You don't have to do this if you don't want to.
No,
by the
honestly,
way.
I kept saying that. He wants to do this.
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, if this goes
I
wrong-
know. There's something I have to say. Now, this is legally. Don't try this at home. Really don't.
I'll sit on this side of you. How about that?
Okay, perfect. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Okay, in your own time.
That will... It's not that easy to do.
No.
No.
Okay, here we go.
I actually haven't done one for a while. I'm probably more nervous than you are, to be honest. Sorry, that's not comforting. I'm not going to say that.
That wasn't very
I know,
professional.
I just thought of that.
I'm so scared.
I was going to say my hands are shaking, but you don't want to hear that. Sorry.
Does it hurt?
It's a little funny.
Yeah.
Don't worry about your finest work. You do seem happy in your work.
I
I'll
like
give you
doing
that.
it. I really do. I'm not particularly good, but I like doing it. I'm good at these. I'm good at
Good poker face, Adam. Very good.
Sorry, is that all right?
Just good,
okay,
yeah.
Okay. I can neaten it up like when we're off, like backstage or something.
Great, yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Somebody's got camera there. Agree? There it is! That's not bad! It's not bad!